Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I get my jumbo box braids. This is the hair that I use for this style. I purchased 7 packs of hair and the hair was $2 a pack. Right now all I'm showing you is how I separate the hair for easy grab. 1 pack of hair is going to give you approximately 7 to 10 braids depending on the size of the braid that you want. If you are desiring this exact look and this exact style, 1 pack of hair is going to give you 6 jumbo braids. Right now I am showing you how I section off my hair. I parted my hair from one ear to the other side of the ear and created 2 sections, one in the top, one in the back. Right now I'm showing you my parting. I have very large parting in the back, and the parting gets closer together with more braids as you go closer to the top crown of the head. This is the side of the hair. As you can see, I have them large at the bottom, and the parting gets closer as we get closer to the top of the head. Here's the other side, larger at the bottom, and it's going to get closer. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be using the triangular pattern or the triangular parting with my box braids. For 1, I'm in a hurry, and for 2, with the triangle parting, it actually covers more of the base of your head. With the triangle parting, because the bottom of the triangle is so wide and it gets narrow up top, it allows you to get more hair covered, in a faster amount of time. This is the edge control and the gel that I'm using. I get this edge control to pretty much just tame any flyaways, and so that everything looks nice and smooth once it is inside of the actual extension. I'm just going to comb everything, get it smooth, and find your hair. Make sure the hair is as thick as you would like it to be. If not, always grab more. You can always twist it so that you can get a better feel of how thick it's going to be. Once it's as thick as you want it, try to taper out the edges or the ends of the hair. Take a small section and lay that across the top portion of that long strand, creating 3 strands of hair. Take that 3rd strand, the thinner strand that you laid across the top, and lay it on top of your natural hair. Now, anyone who has had like Barbie dolls or any type of doll in the past where you have done plaits on their hair, that's all you're doing with box braids. You are creating a 3-stranded plait. That 3rd strand that you lay across the top, that is actually your 3rd strand, and once you lay it onto your natural hair, all you're doing is just creating length so that everything is the same length and it is an even braid all the way to the bottom. So that is the entire purpose of laying that 3rd strand across the top and then laying that 3rd strand on top of your natural hair. Once again, just to create the length that you need to plait it. As you can see, I just put gel on my hand because I like for my hands to slide through the hair easily. With braiding hair, it does tend to tangle, and I'm not gonna lie, the tangling can be very frustrating. So as long as you have like a grease or a lotion or a gel or something on your hand, it will help your fingers to slide gently through the braiding hair. So as you can see, I'm just showing you how I'm doing the natural plait. And you're just going to plait that all the way to the end till you can't go anymore. And the whole purpose for thinning out the ends of the hair earlier when I lifted it up in front of the camera was so that you would get like a tapered look at the end. I personally don't like that whole blunt look of the braids, so I taper mine so that it falls in a tapered look as well. So I'm just gonna seal off the bottom with a lighter. I also take that lighter and I go up the strand of the hair. I don't go all the way up to my natural hair because I don't want to burn my natural hair, but I do seal the ends of the braiding hair with that fire. Alright, so I'm going on to the 2nd braid, and I'm putting the edge control on the braid as well, once again to just control and tame any frizzies. grab your hair, twist it, make sure it's the same consistency, same thickness. Take that one strand of hair that you pulled out of the hair and lay it across the top. Lay that whole plait or the whole thing of hair onto your natural hair, creating 3 strands. All right, let's get to it. Do it. There we go. All right, so once it's laid on top, you're just gonna continue with the plait, the natural plait, and that's it. Plait the hair with a little bit of tension, not too much, but definitely enough tension to lock everything in, and so that the braids will last. Doing it this way, you're not going to have any slipperage of the hair or anything like that. The braids are not going to slide down, because by you creating that 3rd strand and attaching it to your natural hair, that's just making everything just stay as close to the base as possible. Once again, continue to braid down, and as you can see, I slowed it down so that you can see the actual plaiting that I'm doing. All I'm doing is taking whatever hair is on the end, or just hanging out to the far left or far right, and I'm taking it and crossing it over that middle section. Then I'm taking the opposite end, crossing it over the middle section, taking the other end, and then crossing it over the middle section. And all you're doing is going from side to side, crossing everything across your middle section of hair. So once again, take the end, cross it across the middle. Take the opposite end, cross it over the middle. Go back to the opposite side, cross it over the middle. And you're just gonna do that all the way down, you guys. Continue to go from side to side, just crossing that one piece across the middle section. So the middle section does not move. All you're doing is crossing the ends over the middle. I hope that makes sense. And if you're not able to understand it, I hope this visual is breaking it down good enough for you. As you get to the bottom, you're going to seal it again, and then take the fire up as far as you can without burning your natural hair. So I'm going to be quiet for a minute just so that I can go ahead and get these braids in, and then I will definitely be back to explain the rest to you guys. All right, there's my braids. One side is done. Now we're moving to the other side. And you guys, with the triangular pattern, I really like this method of sectioning off the hair, because it gives you so much versatility. You can actually put your braids, allow them to flow in whatever direction you want them to flow in, because of that tip that the triangular pattern creates for you. It allows that braid to go in any direction, and it does not cause any tension or tugging on your natural hair. So right now I'm just showing you the struggles that you will experience, trying to get the hair into your head. It will tangle, but like I said, as long as you keep gel or grease or something on your hair, it will make the process much easier, and it will be able to slide through it a lot quicker than if you didn't have anything on your hands at all. So right now, all I'm doing is just trying to untangle everything, and I am going to put more gel on my hair so that things will flow a little bit better. Right now, I am showing you guys that I'm pulling hair from the opposite sides just to make sure the braid is even all the way down to the bottom. You may start to feel it get a little bit thin, so that's when you're just going to pull hair from the opposite side and just keep going. I flip my hands over so that you can see that no matter how you braid, overhand or underhand, you're going to still get the same result. So don't worry. There's no wrong or right way to plait your hair. Just get them things plaited and get it in there and keep it moving. Overhand or underhand is gonna do the same thing. And there you go. I just showed you that you can flip the hair in any direction that you want, just based off of this braiding pattern or this parting pattern. Alright, finally made it to the end. All I'm going to do is seal that bad boy and keep it moving. This is what the hair looks like. Let's keep it moving. As you can see, once again, with the parting that I did, it allows you to pretty much style your braids however you want without causing any tension or friction on your hair. I'm going to show you again how I did the triangular parting. Once again, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Just get those braids in there the best way you can. Find a triangle somewhere and begin to braid. This style is so fun to do, you guys, and it took me 4.5 to 5 hours to get these braids in there, just based off of the method that I did with the larger braids in the bottom, smaller braids on top. I was able to get done in 4.5 to 5 hours. So all I'm doing is putting that edge control around my baby hairs, pulling all of the hair towards the front so that I can get an even cut. I don't want it to be a blunt cut, like I said, so all I'm doing is just pretty much straightening out or evening out those frays or those frizzies at the bottom. This is what it looks like. And you guys, it is a little stiff, but you're gonna see how I fix all of that. So right now all I'm doing is just cleaning up my braids, and I'm going through 1 to 2 braids at a time, and just pretty much using the heat or the fire to melt in any frizzies so that I don't have to go in and cut so much. For me, I don't really like to cut because I don't want to risk the chance of actually cutting off my braid or cutting my hair. So I actually trust the lighter more than I trust my hand with the scissors. But once again, you're not going to go all the way up into the natural part of your hair. You're just trying to seal those flyaways within the bottom portion of it. Then you're going to take the scissors and cut off any frizzies or flyaways that are within the natural part of your hair. So while I was braiding my hair, I had my water boiling. It's really, really hot. So I decided to put the water into a cup this time. You're gonna take your hair, put it into 2 sections, pour the hot water into the cup, get a towel for just to make sure you don't burn yourself, and you're going to proceed to dip your braids into the hot water. You're gonna take the hot water up as far as you can, even into the natural hair, because this is what is going to relax the braids and give you a more natural, flowy type of hairstyle. Make sure you take your time because the water is super, super, super hot, and you do not want to burn yourself, and you do not want the steam to create any type of burn as well. So you're going to keep dipping your hair until all of those little wavy spots or wavy portions within the hair are bone straight. Even if you don't get it bone straight within the first try, just keep going. And also you can take a brush to make it easier as well. I don't have my brush with me, so all you're going to see me doing is just continuously dipping until I get that desired look that I'm going for. Once it is as straight as you would like it, you want to go ahead and get fresh hot water, because you don't want to use that water that has been cooled as you have been dipping the other hair. So this is my new set of water, and I'm going to proceed to dip the other side. You want to make sure that the other section that you're not dipping is still wrapped up and protected, because you don't want to burn yourself and your braids will still be hot. So go ahead and take the other side and dip it in the freshly hot water. Go up as far as you can, like I said, even into the natural hair, because that is going to relax everything. You are going to squeeze the hair as you lower the cup down. That is going to help the hair from, swinging back and hitting you and slapping you in the face with hot, wet hair. Nobody likes that. And it feels yucky. So once again, you're squeezing it as you are sliding it down. As you can see, it's still a little crinkly at the end. So I'm just going to focus the water, more so at the ends of the hair, because I want it to all be just bone straight. Alright guys, so after you're done with that, you're pretty much finished. You're going to leave the towel on there a little bit to soak out any excess water, and then after that you are done. These are my braids with my part in the middle. I can do like a flip over method. I can do a ponytail, anything I want. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a blessed day.